Hello, welcome back. This is my verification 100k second account. As you guys know, since the last video, I passed my phase 1. All the trades were shown in the last video, so this is phase 2. Basically, this trade is also it started this start of that week and just ended on the 6th of November. And there isn't really much trades to do because to meet the minimum 4 trading days, I did take some positions which were like fake trades just to clock the minimum. The main trade I took, as you guys know, was I'm not so sure where's the close trade. Yeah, as shown earlier, these were the fake trades. I just want to clock the minimum 4 trading days. The main trade is just EURJPY, which was as shown in the last video. If you did not watch, let me show you why I took the trade. Pretty straightforward. This black level, 0.87660, very strong resistance. Once it broke cleanly. In the last video I said once the weekly open, I will take the position something like this using this hourly candle right here, aim for new highs. That's all I do. No management required. Price grinded down slowly on Monday, take me in, close right at around my break even, and then Tuesday it just went to take profit. That was the first trade I take for this week. I also did take another trade for this week, but it's not shown on this account. It's in my first 100k main account, which I will detail the balance in the summary. So currently that account is minus 2%. If you recall, the first minus 1% was the Ethereum trade, which I did not, it was this Ethereum trade right here, which I took on the main account, right? This loss, if you watch the last video, I'll put a link up somewhere. And then now this is the second loss, which is the second trade. So why did I took this trade not on the main account? Because this trade that time was going, it has already take profit, and I decided I do not want to start the 200k account until I get my evaluation fees for these accounts back. So currently, I'll just go over the trade I take first before my game plan going forward. So this is the second trade I took for this week. I think it's a valid trade. So I look at this low right here. Very strong support that bounce very strongly, right? So I mark out the box, something like this, and then and I noticed that it has a few touches of confluence. So 0.618 and average true range. You see the range was 138. On that day it's already traveled 198, so I took a shot on the pink color box, and my take profit was right at the blue color line, about 1.15 R. So this was the second trade I took for this week. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, it was on Thursday, right? Unfortunately, price took me out and then went to the take profit. I guess it happens sometimes. You can't win every trade. That's why risk management is very important, right? And there was also another trade I'd like to touch on. I did place orders for this trade, just that I did not get a position. So I put my entry right. I put my entry at 436. Somehow I did not get a fill, but I guess probably I should have put it at 444. So why this particular setup, right? So I was greedy. I wanted 1.46. If I put 1.444, I probably would get a fill, or just 0.1 R more. But I was thinking I might get a fill, but I guess maybe I was too greedy. Maybe, right? So why this trade? So let's look at it. This was a setup that I did place orders on Tuesday, but I did not get a fill. So this 436, because that was the daily high right here, right? So I think 436 actually makes sense if there were if there were no two highs right here, you can see 436 makes sense if there was no structure here. Let's say the structure was like something like that, or above the line or below the line. 436 makes sense. But because of these two structure, I think the entry actually can go higher. The entry actually can go higher, you know. Yeah, so that's why I was thinking actually my entry is a 436. Probably the correct entry is probably somewhere around this pink box, right? I think the correct entry is supposed to be higher, right? I think it's supposed to be higher. It's supposed to be about 1.2 R, right? It's still 1.3 R, yeah, somewhere like that. So this is a mean reversion trade. The ATR is 110. On the day, price nuked very swiftly. 110 is here. When price come to the entries are 123. So look for mean reversion trade. Multiple touches of support. And you look at the breakout. It was clean. There was no retest. There's no retest, yeah. So yeah, I guess that's all. These were all what I observed for this week. One missed trade and two trades I taken. One was on EURJPY, I think on the verification account which passed it, and the second trade was on the pound Aussie. I took it on a loss on the main account. So currently, this is my game plan going forward. So how do I get 400k? So I want 100k funded, right? And another 100k funded, and another 200k funded, right? So this I will be pending. This one I just passed, but I have not received my evaluation feedback. So to get your evaluation feedback, you need to be in profit, and you need to wait for 15 days. So you need to be once your account is balance is in profit, the counter will automatically start for 15 days. And if the account is still in profit after 15 days, then you'll get evaluation feedback. So currently the first account is minus 2%, and I have also not get my evaluation feedback as well. So I was thinking, there's two ways I can approach this, right? This is also passed, by the way. I already have the account with me. It's either I start my 200k funded account, I pay extra money to start right now and leave this 200k as itself, or I obtain my evaluation fee back first, and then use the money I get back to pay for the 200k funded. So the first approach of going for this one first is likely I'll hit my goal of 400k faster, but I will be using more money on the line because I have not get my evaluation feedback, and I'm not so sure if I want to I trust FTMO that much, or maybe I trust myself that much. Maybe the two times I passed the account was I was on a lucky streak. So to have a better peace of mind, I think it's better for me to get this to at least like positive. I think should be right here, minus 2%. That looks better, right? And this one is pass, and then not received the evaluation feedback. Yeah, so, and this is a break even lah, right? Because I have not started on it. Yeah, so I think I will make the first two account green first, which means I probably need about 2.5 R, another 2.5 R. Once I make them in the green, then I will proceed with the 200k funded. Yeah, and I also like to, I think this channel is mainly a trading channel, but I also like to share more about instead of everything about every single trade I do, but maybe a bit of about the things I like in my life, like because traveling is just one aspect. Trading is just a way to earn money, but in life there is so much more than making money. I mean, so what if you have all the money in the world? Like, I was having the thought the other day where, because I do not have an intraday strategy right now, my strategy is swing trading on the H1. But if I do get sufficiently allocated and I do want to pursue a full time in trading or increase my skill sets by maybe working in a trading firm or applying for one in the future, I might want to develop an intraday strategy. But I was thinking having that is not the end goal. The end goal isn't to be stuck on your screens forever and trade, like scalping the daily time frame. The idea of trading is to bring you to financial freedom or whatever, bring you extra additional income for you to do whatever you want to do in your life. Life is more than just trading, right? I mean, life is more than just work. There are things like your family, there are passions you like about, maybe traveling, maybe surfing, maybe sports, maybe activities you want to try, maybe going on with your loved ones, with your children. So there's more to life than just being stuck to the screens. And I'm not so sure if I really want to develop an intraday strategy, like maybe scalping on the M5, because currently I'm very happy with this H1 strategy. It's a very off approach. Like, look at the euro pound trade, right? I didn't really need to do anything. I just entered the trade, I placed my orders, I take profit and stop loss. I didn't do anything. Yeah, it's just a very hands-off approach. I really like the swing trading. I think the lifestyle it brings is very complementary to what I like. But to maybe get to the next level, I probably would develop an intraday strategy. But that's that's for the future. And I think the intraday strategy, I won't be scalping the whole day. Maybe just the London Open. Maybe I might try to learn how to scalp the FTSE or the pound or the bunds, whatever. But I do not plan to be stuck on my screen the whole day. Yeah, that's what I meant. Because there are more things in life, I think, than just being glued to the screens. Trading is just an avenue for me to reach my goals, to give me the financial freedom, to do whatever I want, to give me the peace of mind, to earn the additional income, to bring like support for myself, for my family, for my loved ones. I guess you guys relate. So what I'm trying to say is, I think in the future going forward, I might share things that are not just trading in this video, things that are of interest to me, try to build a brand, maybe show things like my travels. Upcoming this year, I might be traveling, so my trading activities might be lesser. But I think this H1 strategy should still be okay. Yeah, but I'll share maybe in the future more about my goals in life, I guess. But maybe that's for another video. Maybe that's 2026 goals or something. But for now, we still have work to do. The goal is still the same. We get 400k funded. I'm not so sure if I can hit it this year. If I can't, 2.5R, I'm not so sure if I can. Because after I hit 2.5R, I still need to wait 15 days, before I can embark on the 200k. So if I can't hit it this year, then I'll get it next year probably. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one if I have any more trades that I think updates. So trade safe, man. See you guys in the next one. Remember, it's the weekends. Go and enjoy your loved ones, your friends, catch up with your friends, your loved ones, your activities you like. Discover more. There are more things in life than just trading, man. Not everything is about money. Money is important, but there are definitely things that are more important than money. Yeah. So peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.